Okay, just got done with a 6-hour trip. I was fishing for the first half. No luck, so I've switched over to just trying to test this new battery. Well, it's not a new battery, I've had it for a long time. There's 2 packs of lithium cells. I'm going to show you what they look like. I got them as a recommendation from Surplus from a YouTuber named Jehu Garcia out of California. You should check him out. He's got a lot of good projects. Anyway, he recommended these. I think I got them for around $20 or $22 a pack, and they're about 150 watt hours. That's 150 Canadian. It's pretty good money, or not 150 Canadian. It's 22 Canadian dollars. So that's pretty good. I got 20 of them to begin with, and it's been a while. Two of those packs have already crapped out. So I have 2 remaining because I have 8, that's 16, 17, and one more 18, and plus the 2 that crapped out. Anyway, I only hooked up this one. I had this wiring harness over here, and it ran for, you can see I just got done and swapped it over and then came to shore. So it ran for about 1150 watt hours. So I used 29 to get over to shore. And it kicks out, the BMS kicks out about 30 volts, maybe a little under, before it gets, finally kicks out, but kicks out about 30 volts. And like I said, one of them lasted me for 6 hours, even though half of it was running at very low watts. Yeah, radio, boombox, jammed good. Fishing, not so good. It was weedy and boring. So I don't know. Another thing is this. I got this cooler on here. I'm going to be getting a thermostat for it, so it automatically turns on the water pump. But this here control is, I think, a 24/36 volt controller. So when I hooked it up to 42 volts like it is, it works because, as long as you don't turn it up real high, because the effective voltage to the motor is much less. So right off the bat, when you bring this up, get the amps up a little bit, it'll start sputtering and not working right. As the voltage comes down during the day, it gets where you can put more and more amps up there, and it's before it starts messing up. So it does work, but you gotta stay out of, don't get up there real high. But even right off the bat at 42 volts, it was well over 500 watts before it started spitting and sputtering. So 500 watts, 600 watts is plenty. Not a problem. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything ran pretty good, I'd say. Got a couple videos from today. I don't know if I will post, but that's what I mainly wanted to say, was that it did run on 42 volts, even though originally I thought this was a 24 volt system. 24 volt trolling motor. I think the cover even says that the white part. This is a minn kota 80-pound riptide. Although in the on the internet it says it has a 57 amp maximum. At 24 volts, it won't run more than 45 amps. So 40 to 45 amps, something like that. 36 volts probably is where it gets the higher amps. I'm not sure. But it does run at 42. You just gotta, you're just working the very first part of the forward, like first 25% or 50%. But I could take this, there's a potentiometer in that hole right there, the wires go to a potentiometer. Yeah, it's this one right here. These wires go up into here in the potentiometer that controls this. So you don't need this whole handle here. I could take and put a smaller one on there in the range that I actually use, and I can get a full turn out of it and get a lot better control. So I might do that in the future. Not right now, of course. Right now, the perfect gets in the way of the good. This radial is pretty cool. It's a A21. If anybody is looking at those, they are a pretty good deal. They're really cheap. They sound good. They have 2 woofers and 2 tweeters. They play MP3s. I've got 2,200 songs on this, so they play that no problem. They play radio. You can put the smaller, where's it at? Yeah, I guess it's under it. The other stick, the micro back there, it looks like. I know, yeah, the TP, whatever. And you can put a microphone in there and sing along with it. But yeah, things went pretty good today. Would be a lot better with an actual boat, you know, with a nice nose and good bottom and low water resistance. But this was a way less weight. I did have a real heavy mount, that's gone, and I had 4 golf cart batteries. These are way lighter, which made me nose heavy all day, and it was actually harder to go because I was nose heavy. My nose was in the water a lot deeper. When I had all that weight back here, I just kind of did a wheelie all the time. In the future, what I'm planning on doing is taking this seam here where they come together, unless I get a boat. But at this seam, I'll turn this around and put the bottom up here, but I'll melt it and take that whole surface on this one back 15 degrees on all 3 of them. And then this one will mate up to that and ramp at an angle, that 15-degree angle, and that would put its nose up like this. And the 15 degrees would put the bottom of the barrel about halfway, about 7 inches up. These are 14-inch diameter. So I think 26 inches long. You can calculate that out. The angle from halfway up down to here is 15 degrees. So anyway, then all you gotta do is make a frame, somehow keep it where it can stay stiff. But that would work. So maybe next year I'll have something like that. I think that's all to report today.